Yo, what's up guys, welcome back for the YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist continuing pretty much the top 16 playoffs, right? First deck list, pretty much on the right, again, as I mentioned before. First of all, you have Chaos from 2003. Well, powerhouse, I guess, Banlist.dek, so many banned cards here in the main deck. Also, a lot of pre-errata cards, by the way, including cards like Chaos Emperor Dragon, Crush Card Virus is in the deck because OCG, as you know, same for Sixth Sense. Both of these were, the OCG had them available much quicker compared to us TCG players, right? Again, a lot of banned cards, Forceful Sentry, Delinquent 2, A Pot of Greed, etc, etc, right? I don't need to explain this shenanigans list, 2003. Second list, we have PK Fire, pretty much, Burning Abyss, with access to multiple Seer, the one of Graf though, multiple Speedroid Terror Top, increasing the chances of that one card, multiple Dante opening right, access to double Beatrice, quite important, and well again, Fogblade and Twin Twister. Well, Fogblade searchable, but Twin Twister isn't, but Twin Twister, such an important card in the Cross-Banlist Cup series to get rid of your opponents like Emptiness, Royal Oppression, etc. So which deck has the advantage? I can somewhat agree with the people. Well, you have people saying Chaos with, all the banned cards, and I can definitely agree with cards like Confiscation, Forceful Sentry, free information about your opponent's hand, and then, act accordingly. Then again, and then we're looking at the BA list, the PK Fire list, so many floaters, right? Pretty much power creeping a lot of the old school decks or decks before it, pretty much, again. Mass destruction cards don't really affect Burning Abyss in general, so for me, I'm leaning a little bit towards PK Fire of winning this, but again, anything can happen, right? Okay, let's see the first duel. Okay, game number 1. So Chaos get to start, and of course opening with the 6th cards. As again, this deck was played or was used before the, opening with the new opening rule of only opening with 5 cards. And Imperial Order is not that great against PK Fire, since of course the deck is not running that many spells in the main deck. But first turn it's definitely okay. It's bound to happen that they definitely open with at least one of their spells, right? Here in this case 2, but negating the Allure, and I'm sacrificing a lot of damage, about 5k damage here, the double attack of BLS as well, but Yatagarasu gaining in some damage, so the opponent has to skip his next draw phase indeed. I do have a follow-up play if he's able to get rid of BLS with Call of the Haunted in my back row, potentially reborning the BLS, and I think my only monster in the graveyard here is a Sinister Serpent, so yeah, the Sangan indeed was banished, so no search. This is also like a very powerful interaction, like banishing the, is it Boots? Banishing Boots to get pretty much like a search, a Fogblade / Fiendish Chain-alike card, a negation effective card. Like, that's so strong against a lot of old school decks, right? And I think I was in an okay position, I guess. Well, Time Seal is going to prevent him from drawing right, and Fogblade equipped, well, targeting the Yatagarasu prevents my opponent from, attacking it right, but top decking the Terror Top was just BS, and now he's able to go for the double rank 3 Exceed play, and thanks to Fogblade, thanks to Phantom Knight indeed. The Phantom Knight Exceed is able to get rid of the Fogblade and attack for game. So a bit unfortunate, but yeah, that's what happens, right? Anyway, so the Twin Twist was expected thanks to the Confiscation. Get rid of the Confiscation, at least use Confiscation to get rid of, I think, the Fogblade, just in case if he's not attacking the face down, flipping the Magician of Fate, right? Of course, the Twin Twister was expected, so I think I have to just maximize the potential value of the 6th Sense, so calling 5 or 6, and very nicely roll the dice on the 5, get 5 free draws, man, like drawing all the options, and now it's very easy to OTK, right, thanks to Snatch Steal, potentially like Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Harpy's Feathers to get rid of the opponent's back row, and of course, like, the multiple Chaos Monster here, multiple Chaos Monsters in the list give me enough damage to attack for game. So 1-1, but 6th Sense pretty much stole this one, right? Game number 3, the opponent starts off, again the 5 cards, but the Terror Top definitely makes up for that. The Liquid Duo very appropriately gets rid of both the Hand Traps and Painful Choice, immediately gives me the, well, indirectly the Sinister Serpent, Exorcist Serpent, and of course, pre-errata by the way, and same for T-Mog, also pre-errata, so immediately using its effect. Although under Maxi and, well, Monster Reborn, not really sure since this decklist is not running like Chinzo or, Air Knight par set, so getting back Monster Reborn was not that important. I think, yep, indeed, got back the Graceful. I think that's much more important again, this giving me 4 draws, including the draw phase to draw into Chaos Boss monsters, preferably, of course, the BLS to banish the Seer or the Dante on my opponent's side of the field. So get back Cini, using the Charity, and sadly no boss monsters, so again, have to play it very passively, and then setting the Magician of Fate and the Dead Imperial Order, right? Call of the Haunted, well, not really sure. I think I have like a couple of Recruiters in the graveyard, both Sang and Witch. Here he could have been able to attack for a game, but again I'm forced to use Call of the Haunted, use Apprentice Magician, Old School Apprentice Magician to search out Magician of Fate, or Old Vindictive Magician, you know those old school cards, right? But yeah, again, Chaos Emperor Dragon eventually is going to be dropped. Thunder Dragon, but you're seeing it here in his hand. The Effect Failure could be able, this can be used against the Chaos Emperor Dragon to potentially negate its effect. And well, it doesn't really matter that much. He's still at Beatrice, right, to use on far banishing potential. Yeah, the Emperor, and this is again definitely more than enough. Well, Mirror Force is not going to matter that much, right? Since again, all the floaters, Burning Abyss, one of the strong points of Burning Abyss, running all those floaters and cards like Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Raigeki are definitely not enough. So BA is going to take this one 2-1 over Chaos. And as I mentioned before, again, you will just move on to the right side of the bracket here, PK, and Chaos will move on to the left side. So next matchup will be Zombies against Paleozoics. Like always, feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out.